Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Thursday, November the 11th, and welcome to our video commentary. Happy Veterans Day. That's our message today. We salute everybody in the audience who's worn the uniform of the United States. Our son, our number 3 son, was in the U.S. Army for a few years, so I know many of you either served or have friends or relatives, your father, your uncle, whatever, who served in the military, and we salute each and every one of them on this very important day for veterans. Of course, the tradition of Veterans Day goes back to World War I, but of course, we've been saluting veterans before that, the Civil War and other wars, and here more recently, of course, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Vietnam for some of our older brothers who fought in that war in the late 60s. But it's a great tradition to remember these men and women because, they're the ones who put on the uniform and fight for us. And here recently, they're volunteers. We have a volunteer army. The men and women that fought in Iraq and Afghanistan were volunteers who literally said, I'm going to volunteer to serve. And so they did. Now, I have a post today over at the American Thinker about one of these veterans of the 20th century. His name is Bob Feller. Now, if you're a baseball fan, you know that name. Bob Feller was one of the great pitchers of the 20th century. And like many other athletes of his generation, they went to World War II. Ted Williams was a Marine. He not only fought in World War II, but he also fought in Korea. Joe DiMaggio, probably the greatest name of that baseball generation, was also in the Pacific, and lots of others. We also have, of course, presidents who served in World War II. Of course, Dwight Eisenhower was the commander of the Allied troops. John Kennedy served. Lyndon Johnson served. Richard Nixon served. Gerald Ford served. All of these men who not only served, but later on, of course, became president of the United States. Bob Feller was one of those great stories because after he served, and he served with distinction, he came back to the United States, resumed his baseball career, and went on to have an amazing baseball career in the major leagues. So we remember Bob Feller, Ted Williams, and the millions of others who obviously are not famous, but we remember them on this Veterans Day. So if you see a veteran today, hey, just tell them that you appreciate her service, because that is in fact what it was, service to protect us. Happy Veterans Day, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye.